Hello. Happy early Independence Day. It is July 3rd here in the United States of America, and I'm proud to be an American. I mean that. I think there's a lot of negativity in the world, in the media, and lots of other places, but, I don't care where you fall on the political spectrum. You know, I think it's awesome that we're American, that we have freedom of speech. We have a lot of good things going for us. Yeah, we're not perfect, but today, I'm proud to be an American, and I hope you are too if you're in America. If you're not, well, I'm sure your place is great too, but I'm very glad to be here. Hello, Papa Shook. Hello, KPI001. Surprisingly, I am back. I am working now. Many of you probably know that. I did include that update in a video couple, maybe 3-4 weeks ago now. Time flies. But I got a message from my manager saying that, hey, it's July 4th tomorrow. We've got the day off anyway. Go ahead and take off at 2 o'clock. So I'm off 3 hours early, and I thought, what better thing to do than come here and stream. And I was just Pinsir. I don't know if there's a direct correlation to the United States of America, but I don't know. Threw the flag back there because I'm feeling patriotic. Yes, and we want justice for Pinsir. So I think that we can improve on Scott's results from a couple years ago. By the way, Scott is streaming right now. I didn't want to go against his stream, so we probably won't have quite as many people here today, which I get it. If I wasn't me, I'd probably be watching his stream instead of my stream. Maybe open his in another tab, maybe keep us both going. He hadn't streamed for a few weeks, so I didn't really, it wasn't front of mind. I didn't think that he'd be streaming, but he is. He's streaming right now. So, Hi Trisecta, D1D, in North Korea. That's interesting. Well, you must have a heck of a VPN. Yeah, Scott's doing Meowth. I actually was really interested in Meowth. So go check out the VOD if you're watching me here. I'm going to check out his VOD after I'm done. But yeah, Meowth is actually pretty interesting. I ran it myself a couple weeks ago because I was just interested in how it would be. I ran it in red. And yeah, it's pretty good for a first stage Pokemon, but I think Pinsir can put up really good results. I did check Scott's old video, and because we are we're limited, I'm going to pull up the move pool here so we can start talking about the Pinsir run. We only have Vice Grip at the beginning of the game up until level 21. So practically what that means, and I don't think we even get Mega Punch, do we? No, we don't get Mega Punch either. But Brock is going to be a little annoying. Now, thankfully, we have fantastic base stats. 65 HP is mediocre, but 125 attack and 100 defense is really good. There's not a lot of strategy that we can implement. It's basically just, for the early game for Brock, it's just spam A and hope that Vice Grip wins. He was able to do it at level 13, so I guess we're probably going for level 13. We are going to record our route too. This is my first playthrough, so I didn't really have time to prep this. I just, on a whim, felt like I wanted to play Pinsir today, and had a few hours that I didn't know I was going to have. So here we are. We're going to run Pinsir. We're going to do our first attempt. Maybe I should put a poll in there. Anyone, what do we think would be a good benchmark for Pinsir for the first playthrough? I think we should be able to do under an hour, although it's not guaranteed on a first playthrough because I don't know what I'm doing. But I mean, even on a first playthrough, I think under an hour would probably be worst case scenario. Sub 40 says Trisecta. That's aggressive. Because the Brock split's going to be a little slow, and we are slow growth rate. D1D says sub 48. We might do a second poll for a final playthrough result once we know how the first one goes. Yeah, definitely an aggressive mood going for sub 40 there. I'm gonna open a poll, and I think sub 48 would be an amazing first playthrough. So I'm gonna put that as the top result. For first playthrough results, we'll do sub 48, sub 52, sub 56, and then anything over 56. I think that should be fine. Like I said, I've never run this Pokemon. It's going to be brand new for me. So, Scott's old time was 50 minutes. in his optimized playthrough. It was like 49 something. So for a first playthrough blind, getting sub 48 would be pretty impressive. I think it's probably more likely to be around the same, probably around 50, because that was from a couple years ago, but we'll see. No one sees who can get the slowest run. So true. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. By the way, it's hilarious. I get slash at level 49. Like, I think if that is like a Scyther move. Well, I need to wait. It's not on auto. I guess it just automatically moves. This is an old version of the overlay because we're gonna do Brock grinding, and I didn't want to run into only level 4 Pidgeys. So I'm using the same one that I did for Magnemite and just use the randomizer for this, but that's fine. That's why the graphic at the beginning doesn't match either. It's a Doug Trio, but I did practice this once, and it did show up as Pinsir, so I think we should be good. It's a pretty good front sprite, too. Check it out. Yeah, pretty intimidating. Pretty good. Yeah, Swords Dance is really what makes this Pokemon exciting to play. It's the best thing about Pinsir, is that it gets Swords Dance. Without Swords Dance, I think the late game would feel a little so-so. It would still be fine, I guess, with Slash, but it wouldn't be nearly as good as Swords Dance. Swords Dance is just obviously a phenomenal move. I don't have to tell you all that. We're gonna run straight through and see if we can do blackout grinding. We're so strong that I don't think we're gonna be able to do much of it. We might win on like our second attempt or something. I hope not, but I'm not really sure. So we're playing in yellow. That means that the junior trainers Pokemon are at slightly lower levels than red and blue. And the Sandslash is only going to be using Scratch. It's not going to be using Sand Attack, so there's a little less of that randomness. And because there's like really no moveset flexibility, we can't like use Growl or Tail Whip or something. We're going to just win with our really good stats pretty quickly, I think. So we'll see how it goes. Where's Mew? Fake Zealous Pawn Stream. Yeah, I'm using the newer or the older version, so there's no possibility of accidentally playing with Mew. Unfortunately, for all those who would like to meme on me, of which I am among them. I think it's hilarious that I keep making this mistake, but I was wondering that also blackout training could be short-lived. Yeah, exactly. So I don't think it's going to last very long. Like, I looked away for a second to check the stream, and then the Caterpie was dead already. We're healing here, not for PP, but obviously because we want to go back here in the case that we can blackout grind, which I'm not totally sure. I guess we get potions. We want one escape rope. Oh, not burn heal. I'm not preparing for Blaine just yet, y'all. Let's see how this goes. I'm curious. I do think we're going to lose the first time. At least I hope so. I hope we don't get a first try victory here. Yeah, the Diglett's doing enough damage to us that we're not going to win. 2 crits there as well. But I do think once we hit level 8, we're going to win for sure. Yeah, and even this would have gotten close if we didn't get crit. So, yeah, there's a chance that we just win this time. I hope we can get one more reset out of it, though. Or one more blackout, rather. Oh, that might have been a range to 2 hit, by the way. I'm glad we didn't get it. We're gonna win, aren't we? Dang it. And we won. Alright, so we only got to blackout once. Womp womp. It's still better than no times, I guess. But, okay, I gotta pause. And we're gonna turn encounters on. I guess until level 15. No, 13. 13. Not 15. Oh god. Slow growth rate to level 15 would take forever. Alright, we're just going to backtrack and fight the trainers and just fight random Pokemon along the way as well. Yeah, 13. 13 is doable. At least, I don't know how many times Scott reset over and over again to get a 13 victory. I'm hoping not too many times, because I don't know. But, eyeballing it at least, it seemed pretty reasonable. So, and also you kind of see how just Pinsir is just like crushing everything. It's pretty impressive. Yeah, we're gonna go say hi to the Nidolas. We're gonna like, wait, what's up? Looking good. Let me get some experience, please. Happy Independence Day. Give me your EXP. I don't know why I decided to do that instead of fight the Caterpie. Like, let's fight the Caterpie guy. We could struggle in the forest and use... yeah, we're just going to struggle in the forest, I think. Because it's not like we have to deplete PP for other moves. It's actually the fastest way to get back to the center, too, probably. As we have an escape rope, we can use that to get out of the forest the next time we go in here. So we'll just stay in this area and blackout grind. And by blackout grind, I mean we're going to grind in the forest until we black out and go back to the center. And hopefully, after that happens, with our next batch of Vice Grips, we should be able to get to level 13. Because Vice Grip does have quite good PP. Pretty sure that's going to happen. Yeah. D1D talking about having to take a call. He's going to miss a few minutes, or he missed a few minutes. Haven't missed much yet. We're just kind of going back and forth, hoping for a Pidgeotto. Like I said, we could potion here, but I think we're just going to go ahead and take the blackout. So whenever we run out of health, it'll just teleport us back. I am going to take... I'm going to take resets at Brock for the first playthrough. I'm not going to restart over and over again. I don't think there's any reason to do that. Ooh, a level 8 Pidgey. That's nice. Level 13 won't be too awful. The slow growth rate is slowing us down, but I think we'll be done by around 7 to 7.5 minutes. Level 13. One thing to check in the damage ranges afterwards is, do we really need 13 for Geodude, or is 13 fine for the Onix, right? So maybe we could like go in around now for the follow-up playthrough. I'm going to play it safe and go in at 13 for this playthrough because I haven't looked at the ranges yet, but we'll check that in the EXP router in between rounds. And I do assume that with Vice Grip's good power, it's 55 base power. Struggle is 50 base power, so we want to heal. With some Pokemon that only know one move, like if you only know Tackle, for instance, sometimes it's better to get into struggle range, but we don't want to be struggling. We would rather use Vice Grip with no recoil and 5 more base power in this case. So here we are, 7 minutes, 15 seconds coming up on Brock. Not the worst if we can get through on this victory here, but who knows? I'm just going to hold down the A button and we'll see. A missed tackle would be really nice. But I think the main thing it comes down to is just Onix not using Bide too much. And he starts out with a Bide. Uh-oh. Only a 2-turn Bide. Uh-oh. I think we're dead. We're dead. Aww. If we got 2 crits, we would have won there, actually. So 13 feels like it's the right level. Like, that was pretty close. We just need to get good Bide luck. Like I said, a missed tackle would be nice too. It'd give us like a little more room to play with. But come on. No, down to 9 health. Oh god, we're in trouble. We need it to bide now. Bide now. Bide, 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 bide. Not bide. Aww. Yeah, like you can all see the path there, right? If it used a bide near the end of that fight, then we get through. Also, if we crit the Geodude, oh, and it missed a tackle, yeah, we're going to have way more health. 39 health going into the Onix. Okay, so we should, unless we get really unlucky, we should be good here. Notably, we are faster than the Onix as well, so Even if it hits us with like a bind, it can't trap us forever like it can with a slow Pokemon. Okay, this time it didn't go by it at all, and then we win with 21 health left. Okay, off we go. I could have healed there, but I think we just go push forward. I don't want to backtrack. I think if we have to finish this section with struggle, that'll be fine. Yep, there we go. We're moving now, and actually, like, what was our Brock split at? It was around 9 minutes. Like, with 2 resets, so we could be around 8 minutes for a Brock split. If we get an 8-minute Brock split, I think, like, we should definitely be able to get, like, a final playthrough of 45 minutes or better. I think we should be able to go sub 45 today. That's my intuition. All right. I don't think it makes sense to do any optional training here. We've got really good stats. So, like, yeah, we could take a reset against the rival or something, but I mean, what are you gonna do? If it happens, it happens. I don't think it's really gonna help us to take on a few optionals and be at like level 17 instead of level 16, or even level 18 instead of level 17. Like, I don't think it makes sense to do it. Make sure I don't forget Water Gun again. Trisecta. I love that I have a dedicated fan base here. It's been weeks since we streamed, and then I'm still getting like still having smack talk to me about the Tentacool run that I did a while ago. Very funny though. Like, yeah, it was so painful. I can't believe I forgot Water Gun. Oh my gosh, you're a Tentacool too. It's a water type. It's like really specially oriented, and then I am like just over there using acid over and over again. It's so bad. Thank you. Yes, welcome back. Welcome back to me getting harassed by my audience. I love it. All right, let's go. Let's go. We could definitely lose here, but that's going to be because of like Sandshrew Sand Attack luck. So, oh, the Growl missing is really nice. So we didn't get our attack cut. All right, we're at -2, -3 accuracy now. It's not great, and we lost our badge boosts. We just need to hit sometimes though. Okay, we're at -4 now. Okay, and we got a crit. Nice. Yeah, so like you take that into consideration, you're like, oh, that was a really sketchy fight, right? But like, let's say we had trained a bunch and gotten to level 18, and then we knock out the Sandshrew 1 turn faster. I mean, we still lose a lot of time as compared to that. Like, we still got through the fight, right? And that 1 level is not really going to help us on Nugget Bridge. So, yeah, this is just the way. Although I am a little worried about the Onix at the end of this route. Or the Geodude, right? We have to fight one of them. So I think before that I'm going to teach Bide and just let it tackle into me. I don't know. I might start with Vice Grip, and then if it uses Defense Curl a couple times, then switch to Bide to speed things up. Actually, we learned Seismic Toss at level 25 by level up, so I'm going to naturally get Seismic Toss. So thank goodness I don't have to fight that one hiker. Because that one hiker would be a big pain in the butt if I actually had to, like, beat him with the 3 Geodudes to get Seismic Toss. Thankfully, I don't have to do that. There I backtracked, by the way. I really don't like doing that, but in this case, I think I kind of had to. I was low on health anyway. I could have used some potions, but on low Vice Grip PP as well, I don't think it made sense. You just go ahead and backtrack. Take the bitter pill, backtrack that one time, and then continue. Hey, I got a one hit there. That's nice. Haven't been getting a ton of one hits. I am going to teach Bide here. I don't think I can lose this fight, but I am going to save just in case, because I just don't know how this goes. Oh, I should have healed. It's okay. I think Vice Grip will do enough. Ooh, that crit did a lot. Yeah, it's not Bide. Like, look how much it's doing to me. It's doing almost no damage. It's just Vice Grip through there. Cool. Well, we might want to use Bide anyway for Misty. I don't think so, but I mean, it's not make or break to have that $1,000 that you get for selling Bide anyway, so it's okay. I think next time we'll just skip teaching it. I'm going to skip the ether. As a general rule, I don't pick up that ether unless I know I'm going to need it. In this case, I think by the time we start to run low on Vice Grip PP, we're going to be picking up Body Slam, so we won't care at that point anyway. Yeah, so far so good. I think it's going pretty well. Oh, I should have healed before the Goldeen. That was definitely sketchy. Okay. Oop. Let's save. We're not faster than the Star Me, but at least we're faster than the Star You. Ooh. That doesn't do a ton of damage, does it? Okay, but we got a crit. Alright, I guess that's fine. Could have gone Bide there too, but Bide is not super consistent, right? Especially because Misty doesn't have, like, her good AI doesn't tell her what to do there against a mono bug type. So you could get unlucky with like Hardens and Bubble Beams lining up at the wrong time, that sort of thing. So I think just Vice Gripping through the whole fight probably makes the most sense. Alright, crit Confusion. That would have been scary if we were a Bug Poison type, but we're Mono Bug. Wait, is this the only Mono Bug type in the game? Scyther is Bug Flying. Huh, this might be the only Mono Bug type in the game. Oh, Metapod? Ah, okay. Caterpie and Metapod. Yeah. They don't have the secondary typing, like, until they evolve into Butterfree. And they're not poison types like Weedle is. Good call. Don't think we're gonna need potions. By the way, Bind is a really important tool for some Pokemon. I don't think it's going to be important for us, but I'm not totally sure. So, we'll see. Uh-huh. Oh, I forgot to switch Body Slam to the top slot there. Alright. I feel like we're not moving super fast at this point. Like the pace is not, it's not great. It's okay. I guess like one thing that top tier Pokemon can do. Oh god. One thing top tier Pokemon can do is they can get a lot of one-shots on Nugget Bridge. But because we don't upgrade until we get Body Slam with our moveset, like Guillotine, or not Guillotine, but Vice Grip is we're we're almost getting exclusively 2 hits throughout most of that section. And then, of course, we had like the really slow fight against the Geodude as well. So the pace is just okay so far. It makes me think that, like, I was wondering, like, can we even get low 40s? And now I'm thinking, like, 45 is probably a really good time. 6 minutes ahead of the previous run. Oh, I should point out, those splits are against my Executor playthrough. I played with another slow growth rate Pokemon recently, an Executor, which has a miserable, like a horrendous early game. So, but it's very good in the late game. So I didn't know how it would compare. I thought for a first playthrough, at least, maybe it would be similar. But I think we're probably even... Yeah, we're going to beat 56 minutes, I think, even our first playthrough. So, yeah, Executor just has a miserable time until it gets the Psychic TM. Like, that's 6 minutes. We're not done yet. It's going to keep getting worse. We're going to probably go up to like 8 minutes over that. Maybe I should have saved for this, by the way. Okay, we are one-hitting. I wasn't quite sure, because we are under-leveled. It's very rare to be only level 24 by the Wrapping Lass. But Pinsir's kind of a beast, so it's doing it. Although we are relying heavily on Body Slam, so I think we're going to go ahead and stop by this. Oh, yes, we do want to teach this. I think we'll just go ahead and overwrite Bide now. I don't see that being helpful again. I'm going to heal just for PP. Which is perhaps an argument for picking up that Ether in the next playthrough. Yeah, I don't need to save here. I keep thinking like, oh, the Slowpoke is scary, but it's really not all that scary. Because once again, we are bug type, not a bug poison type. So we don't really have to be afraid of its confusions. Yeah, Body Slam's really good in the mid game. And Rival 5 Stand Slash is only going to be using Poison Sting. Yeah, so once we get Swords Dance, it's going to be like absolutely free setup. It's going to be so silly. Ooh, one-hitting that Oddish is really good. I bet that was a range because the Oddish is pretty bulky, but still impressive. Ooh. Okay, how's this gonna go? I guess we Seismic Toss? Seismic Toss is probably doing more, right? Oh, they have 51 HP. That's so silly. I did that just for like the paralysis upside, but I don't know. Okay, good thing we have a ton of defense. You think Slowpoke is a hippo? Is it a hippo? I don't know. Maybe it is a hippo. Is Slowpoke a hippo? Mind blown. Like one of those pygmy hippos, you know, like one of the small ones. Nope. There it is. It's got that weird tail. Yeah. It's kind of like a capybara a little bit. Like, especially Slowbro. Slowbro gives off capybara vibes, right? I'm going to pick this up. Just because I think we're going to be spamming like almost exclusively Body Slam throughout this playthrough. So it might save us a couple of center heals. Whoop. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. I started thinking about like fighting the rival already and getting Swords Dance. We can't do that yet. Bad David. We can't go over there yet. Oh, selling 2 nuggets and Thunderbolt and Purple Beam. And we're going to buy... Carbos? I don't know. I don't really know if we need any vitamins. I'm going to buy Carbos for now, and we'll see if we actually needed those later. Uh-huh. I need to buy Submission. Where is it? Here. Cool. Oh, by the way, we're going to use Submission. Bind? Bind is pretty good. There's one use for Bind. Although Vice Grip may have worked as well if we don't crit. Uh-huh. All right. Okay. I saved there in case we got paralyzed from the Furo. I was a little scared of it. Did I pick up healing items? Did I buy... I meant to buy a couple super potions. I don't think I did. That's so bad. Hey, Robert Sudeth. I'm doing great, actually. I really am. Things are going really well with the new job. I really like what I'm doing. I don't like that we had the backtrack there because I am scared about fighting the ghost with Seismic Toss. Maybe I should have just lucked through it. I'm not sure, but... like, that would have been a reset right there. We were only like 30 health. Might still be a reset. Nope, we live on 9 health. Nice. I don't love that, but what are you gonna do? I think I had enough money to buy 11 super repels, so that was a mistake. Womp womp. I got released 3 hours early from work today. Manager sent out an email. It's quite nice. So I was like, oh, sweet. I have a little bit of time to stream. It's been a while, so like it's the first thing that came to my mind when I found out I had a few hours with the boys at daycare and I'm not working. I was like, let's fire up the stream. And I didn't know that Scott was going to be streaming today. So I like already kind of planned it. And I don't like to go up against Scott's streams. Like I actually usually want to be part of Scott's streams, like watch them and participate and stuff. But I'm not going to have another opportunity like this until who knows when. So decided to go ahead and go for it. I'm barely going to survive poison damage. That's true. Yeah, Scott should have seen that I was streaming and rescheduled his stream. Not serious. Okay. Oh. Let's go over here. I don't know if it makes sense to train. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if we're training. We might just not train. Like, we're the slow growth rate. Is training going to be good for us? Maybe we don't need to. We're already fast enough to outspeed everything on the... oh, the Earthquake. Sick pickup, David. I think we'll take on one optional, I guess. I don't even know if we should do this. I just did it because it was on the way. I'm not going to teach Guillotine for this run. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be helpful. I could have taught it over Bind or something, but... I could try 5-volt at level 29, honestly. Like, I really could. Could try it. I just took the training because it's, like, pretty decent experience and it's right there. But the fact that I'm not one-hitting those things, it's like, I don't know. It's probably not even worth it. Probably should just go forth valiantly. Uh-huh. Carbos. And, oh, Swords Dance. Of course. We are not winning this without Swords Dance. I won't keep Badge Boost, but that doesn't really matter because I don't have Koga's Badge Boost yet anyway. Okay, it crit me and poisoned me on the first turn, so that's kind of annoying. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to submission. Okay. Oh, but the Kadabra's gonna get me. Okay. How does this go if I don't get, like, completely wrecked by the Sand Slash? Well, we won't know, because it actually does a lot of damage. So, like, I think this is probably not a good level to fight the rival at. Oh my god, I lived on 2 health. I'm gonna take one more level and then just use a couple candies. Oh god, after the Screech Sludge does so much. I don't have healing items either. Oh no, this is a rough first playthrough. Okay. This is not great. No. Tail between my legs. No. Alright, let's fight Erica. Erica's gonna be easy right now, and then we'll go back to the rival. Brutal. I think one Swords Dance will get me 1 hits the rest of the way. Yeah, Healing Lady, but then I was low on PP too, so I would have had to use an elixir and take a bad fight to get to the Healing Lady. Like, I don't know. Yeah, that's why it's a first playthrough. Yeah. If you're here for perfect plays, like, it's not going to be on the first playthrough. Well, it's not going to be here in general, but definitely not on the first playthrough. Okay. Thinking about whether I want to brave the rival fight again. I think it really makes more sense to fight. Yeah, I'm like waffling here, but I think it's gonna make just way more sense to fight him once I outspeed the Kadabra, because then it's just almost free. Then I could take chip damage against the Sand Slash. I can get poisoned, whatever. It just doesn't matter. Is Body Slam going to be enough after 1? No, not quite. Might be after the damage rounding threshold. Oh, no, not quite. Again. Antidote. Go away, Firo. I did skip the... I had to use 2 repels earlier, so I skipped that one on purpose. This one's really easy training. But you see on the slow growth rate, like, this is a good trainer, but even still, this is not nearly as much experience as this guy normally gives you. Like, this guy normally gives you a full level if you're a decent growth rate. This one, I think, gave me, like, 3/4 of a level, which is still quite good, but it's just, it's not the same when you're playing, the slow growth rate Pokemon. That's why I prioritize, for instance, going into Rocket Hideout and getting the candy, because candies, if you're the slow growth rate, is generally a lot better than optional trainers. And then the reverse is true if you're like a Charizard or a Blastoise or something, like you've got a really good growth rate and you don't have to level that much, then it tends to be the case that it's actually better to get like the Biker Boss, get a full level off of that. That's faster than going into the hideout for a rare candy. Okay. You see that we're at 83 speed right now? We just picked up a Carbos. I'm pretty sure I should have used the stairs for that. Pretty sure if I use the one Carbos here, that's going to give me more speed than the Kadabra. If not, we'll use one rare candy. 84. It's a tie. I'm just going to go ahead and use one candy. One candy's not going to kill us. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a little interesting to figure out like what's the most efficient way to do this in the follow-up playthrough, because Pinsir's like capable enough it could do lots of things. It could train, it could skip training and get really risky. Like we could, like the first time around, we could have won. We could have. It was definitely doable at that level. Like we survived on 2 health against the Kadabra, and if we didn't get confused and hit ourselves, then we could have won there. Just one shot on the Flareon and the Kadabra. So it's going to come down to our risk tolerance for the follow-up playthrough on what level we think is smart. Okay, thankfully we do have the full restore. I need to buy some super potions next time too. Okay. Not quite enough, but we will get one hits on Arbok and Meowth. So that is marginally better than setting up 2 Swords Dances. Because of course Body Slam could crit, so you're playing around that by only setting up once. We're going to Submission the Rhyhorn for super effective damage. Don't have to, we could probably 2-shot it with Body Slam, but that's fine. Just go a little bit faster. Early Sylph, Erica, Koga, and then go back to Sylph. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to need that much training. Like, I think it's probably Rival 5 before Koga, I think. But we'll look at damage ranges and see. Like, we actually are quite fast. The only reason we're not outspeeding the Kadabra on the Rivals team is just because we were trying to go in under-leveled. Like, Pinsir has 85 base speed, I think. It's, like, quite good. Quite quick. Ooh, 1 Swords Dance, 1-shotting the Drowsy. It's pretty impressive. And the Hypno. The Hypno is what I meant to say. 1-shotting the Hypno is really good. Well, don't know what the Venomoth is going to do. Okay. Alright. We can win at this level. I think we should just go 3 Swords Dances, though. Because I want to one-shot the Venomoth. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we needed to use double team. No, we need to stop critting. Stop critting. Stop it. Bad Pinsir. Oh, that X-Attack tackle is doing work. Dude, I cannot believe how many crits we've gotten. I mean, we do have a 16% chance to crit, but it's been like... so. Yeah, it's definitely Rival before Koga. Koga is way harder than the Rival was. I think we want to be 2-hitting the... or I think we want to be 1-shotting the Venomoth on +4. I think it's too risky to have to go up to +6, as you can see. Alright, we're going to take on one optional battle here. And then use a couple candies to get faster than the Venomoth. This is definitely the definition of a first playthrough, y'all. Alright, thank you, Trisecta. I'll see you when you get home. Or you'll see me. It would be weird if I was seeing you. I take it back. Yeah. 103. Okay. I don't think I need Harden. I didn't need Seismic Toss either, so I could have taught Harden there, but I just don't think that's going to be necessary. The only reason we'd need that is if we were, like, going to level a lot. Level 43 feels like a very safe level to fight Koga at. Yeah. Very, very safe. Oh, I was poisoned. I went back to heal. I could have just gone in poisoned. Would have been fine. Alright, lots of things to correct on. By the way, we are going to start losing time to Executor, which is the splits comparison. Because Executor is absolutely crushing it at this stage in the game. It has Psychic. Oh, I talked to the sign. Cool. Okay. You think Body Slam one-shots the Seeking without setup? Ooh, it does. Let's go. Well, 43 is definitely safe against Koga. It could be that it was like a little extra, though. Like maybe level 40 would have been fine, too. I don't know. Obviously, the outspeed was nice, but if we were one-shotting the Venomoth on +4, I think it would be good enough if we were level 40, if that's the case. But I don't know if we were or not. So we'll have to look. And another thing to think about is we're coming here right afterwards too, right? So maybe we need the rare candies for the levels anyway in the mansion. Like, why not just use the candies right before? Oh, dang it! Use an extra one. Womp womp. Copycat, stop running away. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Think one sword stance. Will that outspeed? It does. Kinesis is annoying. We have 172 speed now. We have Aerodactyl speed after 3 patch boosts. Nice. She tried to talk to me, but she couldn't. Haha. Gym doors are locked. I haven't fought Blaine yet. Maybe I should fight Blaine. Yeah. I don't know that I've ever done that before. I don't know that I've ever skipped Blaine before. That's so weird. After I go through the mansion, I normally just kind of like autopilot go back to Blaine. I don't know. That was bizarre. And then I was like, all right, I'm good. I'm done. Let's go, y'all. Huh? Okay. I think we're going to level up into the Arcanine, but we naturally outspeed anyway, so I think that's okay. Oh my god, that one shot without a crit? Are you serious? What? That one shot without a crit? What? Oh, that was a crit, but holy cow. I know her special's not great, but I didn't think it was that bad. Oh. Can we body slam? Not quite. Oh my god, that one was not a crit, I don't think. I don't think that one was a crit. Holy cow. Okay. Well, now we know if we see flamethrower, we just reset, huh? Yikes. That means we really want to set up the third sword stance on the Rapidash, because it's just going to use like its only fire move is Fire Spin. Okay, we're at +6. Don't crit. What was that? 2 crits in a row to put it at a sliver? What? Oh, no. Okay. Candies wouldn't help with that. I don't want to hear it, Emra. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's not a crit. That's wild how much that Ninetales is doing. We only need 2 setup against the Ninetales. So we need to survive 2 turns against the Ninetales. Then we can get to the Rapidash. And if we can get to the Rapidash, then we're pretty likely to be able to set up our last Swords Dance because its only fire move is Fire Spin, which can miss, and he's only 1 out of 4 that choose it. He doesn't have good AI. At which point we can get all the way up to +6. Okay. And then, as long as we don't crit the Arcanine, +5 is probably enough, but I was playing safe there. Back up to +6. Okay. See, it shouldn't be that bad. It looked like, I know, I get it. It looked really bad, but it shouldn't be that bad. I picked up the potions, by the way, right before Blaine, because I know that we're going to lose some health here, and I don't want to walk all the way out of the gym. Should have picked up potions earlier. Like, super potions would definitely improve this route. And we had the money to do it, too. One Swords Dance is enough there. Figured it would be. Alright, we're going to overwrite Seismic Toss. I'm not going to keep Seismic Toss for Agatha. I think that Mimic Lick should be just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and teach Mimic now. Oh, we had a Carbos. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, I didn't heal. I'm gonna heal first. Bought all these hyper potions for a reason, didn't I? Imagine the one-hit move has a use. Maybe against the Ninetales. Actually, maybe. Fissure. All right. Okay, I'm gonna mimic Earthquake here. I think +4 should be enough. Yeah, I think a +4 should be enough. We have a huge attack stat, yeah. I mean, the Rhydon is very defensive, and I was afraid of getting hit with Rock Slide, but I think with the badge boost, we probably would have survived the Rock Slide anyway, because, like, our defense is a lot better than our special, so, like, Blaine hitting us with the fire moves is a lot scarier than even the Rhydon hitting us with the rock moves. Okay. Here, I don't think we need to mimic anything. I think it's just, yeah, just Swords Dance and knock everything out. Submission? Not sure if we needed the submission there or not, but I did it anyway. That was clean. Did y'all see that? Just hitting the doors on the bike, ×4 speed. Like, I've played this game for a couple years now. Let's go. I don't think we're gonna take any Victory Road training. How many candies do we have? 5 rare candies? We overtrained. We can just use candies earlier in the playthrough next time. We're not going to need a high level with Pinsir. We have all the answers that we need. 5 candies is definitely over leveled. I'm not even going to pick up the Victory Road candy now that I know that. Sick plays. Of course, as soon as I talk about like playing well on the bike, I'm like, oh yeah, like that was that was bound to happen. Push the boulder too far, like the most elementary mistake ever. Just like shove into the wall. Like this will do. I'm in a good mood. This is nice. My long weekend started early. We're streaming. We're playing Pinsir. Hey, we're 49 minutes in, but that's not too bad for a first playthrough. Like, if we don't hit any big roadblocks, we should get a first playthrough time of around 55 minutes, which is all right. Solid. I'll be happy if we get sub 56 for this playthrough, especially considering like how many times we kind of waffled back and forth, took 20 resets. Think about it, 20 resets. That's a lot of resets for a Pokemon this good. So once we clean things up, we're gonna crush with this thing. Okay, I'm gonna go just to level. No, I don't need Slash. I'm just gonna go to level 50 here. Crits are the danger. Let's see. Do we get Labras? Nice, we do. I don't think the Hiker's gonna get us, but the Onixes do know Rock Slide, so of course he doesn't know what he's doing. Use Dig on me instead of Rock Slide. That one used Rock Slide, but it's too late, buddy. Alright, experience did not line up well here, so I'm just going to go ahead and use one rare candy. We can afford to. We'll line it up better next time, but it's going to be important to mimic Lick. Okay. We're not going to fight it out paralyzed because like we're going to be outspeeding everything. So really, I want to get a Mimic Lick up, and then I want to be able to... Did I just Gen 1 miss a Lick? Oh gosh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do I have enough Licks? I don't know if I'm going to have a one-shot or not on the final Gengar, because that one was a crit. Oh, no! I didn't use an elixir. I didn't think about it. I needed to be at more PP than 7. That's so sad. We got it lined up. I didn't even notice that that was going to be a problem. But it very much was a problem. Oh boy. Well, I said we could get sub 55, but now we're kind of pushing like, we need things to line up pretty quickly or else it's not going to happen. Okay. Okay, it's wasting our PP right now. But we should be fine. Yeah, we have 6. We should be fine. It looks like it was a range against the final Gengar too, most likely with Blick. Okay, we got crit. Okay. Oh my god, we 2 crits? Okay, that alright. We got through. Good enough. And our experience is just completely cursed here. We're like off by a level or something, so I'm using a candy after every fight. Not ideal. If we don't outspeed the Aerodactyl, it's pretty bad. submission on the Aerodactyl, by the way, for neutral damage. Pretty important. I don't think there's any way Body Slam would have gotten the Oko there. Okay. At least we got the full level that time. We could rear candy again, but like, what's the point? I'm pretty sure this is fine. Alright, we got poisoned, but we don't really care about that. We mainly just don't want to get too many crits. If we don't get too many crits, we're fine. We're going to submission the Cloyster. Nice. Okay, we got sub 55, I think. Oh, I almost said it too soon. It could have flamethrowed us there. Okay, all right. We got 54 minutes, 31 seconds. Not terrible for a first playthrough result. 23 resets, though, indicates to us that we can do much, much better than this. GG, Red Eye Solaris, Imra, everyone else watching. 3:05 game time is pretty quick, although of course this involves like quite a bit of waffling as well, so we can get sub 3 hour game time for sure, and we will in our follow-up playthrough. Most people said sub 52 as their guess. I probably would have guessed that too, but we ended up taking way more resets than I expected. Should be obvious to everyone that 2.5 minutes we will shave that off. I think we'll even get sub 50 today. And thankfully, it did record. So let's record this as Pinsir stream. Okay. First thing I want to check, and I am going to have to take a break here in a minute. First thing I want to check is Brock. What do the damage ranges look like if I go in? Well, okay, I should look at wild Pokemon first. Yes. What happens if I go in at a slightly lower level? So I'm doing 5 damage here and then 3 against the Onix. So if I just take off a couple of these and I level up. Okay, it's 1 damage against the Geodude. Yeah, so it's probably better to just go to 13 because those fights were pretty sketchy. Yeah, I overtrained for sure. Which makes sense. In a first playthrough, it's better to overtrain than undertrain, because if you get walled, you're in trouble. But 13, I think, is correct for Brock. I think we just run that back. We did minimum battles, and minimum battles was fine. A little slow, but fine. Using just Vice Grip. And then... yeah, like Body Slam's just doing okay until we get... Okay, so what does it look like if we... This is the first optional that I fought, I think, was this Scientist. I actually level up to level 30 after this Arbok naturally. What does it look like if I just fight Rival 5 Den with a couple candies? Because we learned that I can use candies earlier. When do I outspeed the Kadabra? What level? How many candies would I have to use? A speed tie at level 34 or 35? 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is like 35 would be an extremely safe level to fight the rival at. I could also see going in for a speed tie. I actually didn't buy any calcium. I just bought, I should stop recording. I just bought 2 Carbos. I used the Carbos as well, didn't I? Yes, I had already used this Carbos. Oh, I could also do the Safari Zone. I don't think I want to do the Safari Zone yet before the rival because I'm not at a good level for it. Right, like picking up that Overworld Carbos would be nice, but on the other hand, I'm too low a level. I'd hit a lot of encounters if I did that. So yeah, I think just going to level 35 would be fine. So funny, Emperor's doing 60% damage on average with a regular hit, or guaranteed KO from full health with a crit Ember. That's wild. Yeah, Carbos for speed. Yeah, so I bought 2 Carbos. I don't think we can comfortably afford more than that unless I went for like double edge and got an extra nugget and stuff, or like just picked up a bunch of other random stuff and sold it. I don't think that's going to be the best way to play. But okay, let's say we use 5 rare candies here. We do have 5 candies, don't we? 3 candies in the early game, 1 in Pokemon Tower, and 1 from Rocket Hideout. Yeah, so we should have exactly 5, and I don't think we have a 6th, but that's okay. We only need to use 5 here to go from level 30 to level 35, and then that makes this trivial. And then we don't have to backtrack for her. We could just let's take out the bikers for now. I don't know if we're gonna need to fight them. Like, this is simple. Body Slam one-shots without setup, and Body Slam's gonna one-shot everything with 1 setup. I don't think we needed this protein. Okay, then we fight Koga. Okay, now with no setup, Body Slam one-shots everything. That's pretty good. We do want 1 setup here just to one-shot the Hypno. And then what level are we at here? We are 2,000 away from the next level, because I think we are going to want to use candies again. We're going to have, what, 2 more rare candies at this point? Oh no, we had the Sylph candy as well, so we did have 6 candies up here. So we get 1 candy from there, 1 candy from here. We'll have 2 more rare candies. Where are my Carbos at? 2, 2. This is from the Safari Zone. So that is being used. Oh, okay. Let's do it without candies at first, and let's just see. 1, 2. 2 does it at level 39. Oh, leveling up into level 40. 2 does it. That's good enough, right? I think that's good enough. Even though we're underspeeding. Like, part of the problem is that we were getting roughed up last time. Like, the Venonat was using, like, Psychic and lowering our special and stuff. And we were taking an extra turn of damage from Toxic, and then sometimes a couple extra turns from Toxic because of crits. But this seems okay. Like, I don't think we need to use rare candies here. Oh, for the Exploding Hiker, do we want level 26? Only if it's really easy to get. But I think we were close, weren't we? Let's see. We were 4% away from level 26. That does seem worth it, doesn't it, to consider? Because Seismic Toss. Wait, I thought we were further away from it than that. Did we level up after the first Geodude, and then I just used Body Slam after that without noticing? That's funny. In cases like this, sometimes I'll like flex in the Route 3 trainer, the Bug Catcher. How do damage ranges look here? 1 hit, 2 hit, 1 hit, 2 hit. We'll do that. So we just do that instead of the last on Route 3. That'll give us just a tiny bit more experience. And then that'll make the self-destructing hiker better. Yeah, now Seismic Toss is a 2-hit. Good point, Imra. No problem, Papa Shook. We finished at what, 54-31 with a lot of resets, so we can improve quite a bit on that. So we took out all the optional training so far. We're just doing 5 rare candies before the rival, and then fighting Erica and then Koga. We think that's the right order. We could add in like one more trainer here. To the next level is 3,000. So we could add in like the there's a really good trainer in Sabrina's gym which gives over 3,000 experience. I think it would be fine for us. Yeah, we just 2-shot the Slowpoke, but it's not that scary. Just 1-shot everything else. And then that lines us up for a couple rare candies before Blaine. Now, how many rare candies do we have at this point left? We used 5 already. So we can use rare candies generously here. We have 5. So we could go up to as high as level 47. I don't know if we need to, but 1, 2, 3. What gives us the guaranteed 1-hit? Level 44 does. So we have flexibility here. Let's see what level we want to be going into the league at. These rare candies are throwing off everything. Let's just kind of play around. Let's see what... Does anything line this up well? No. So we are going to have to... choose a time to use a rare candy. We may have to play around with a little bit to see, like, okay, when is the right time for a rare candy? Oh, that's actually a decent spot. Right there, right before Giovanni. Look at that. That actually... That's pretty good. I don't think we care about leveling up to Lapras because we're faster than Lapras. So, like, that doesn't really matter. Huh. And Body Slam 1-shots at level 51. Guaranteed. Submission is better against Cloyster. One, 2, 3. 3 for the Dragonite. Okay, I think this looks pretty good, actually. What about the 1-hit KO move? Like, okay, the only time that 1-hit KO move would make sense is against Blaine. But I don't know that that's worth it. Because with a couple more levels, 2 Swords Dances, 1-shots the Ninetales. Well, I guess we already had that, didn't we? This is just like a little bit more health. Although we never survived the flamethrower, so I don't think it really matters. It's just like we either survive the flamethrower or we don't. Like, the extra levels here don't actually matter. Like, I mean, it either uses flamethrower or it doesn't, and then that's whether we win or not. These extra rare candies before Blaine actually don't matter at all. So with that in mind, do we remove even the training that we've done? Because honestly, it doesn't matter. Like, here we 1-shot the Abra, and then we Swords Dance, and then we just 1-shot, 1-shot. Or we Swords Dance twice to 1-shot, 1-shot. Sabrina's fine. We're not even weak to her. I don't like that we're at 1% there. That's kind of annoying. I think we don't even need Rocket Hideout. Like, I think we don't even need this one. I think we're just completely over leveled. Like, I just don't. This is crazy, but I really don't think we need, like, oops. I think we can skip Rocket Hideout. No, that's going to mess up our experience a little bit. No, it doesn't. We still level up. Wait, really? Did we have it? Yeah, it was kind of an inefficient thing to... Okay, so this doesn't change our experience at all. We had 6 rare candies. We just have 5 now, but that's fine. We were only going to use 5. We fight minimum battles. And then I think we don't like the 1% here. Like, here I am getting greedy, but like, I'm wondering now if we just do 4 candies in front of the rival instead of 5, then minimum battles gets us there, where we can candy right before Blaine still, because we just need to for the mansion. That's the only reason. It doesn't really impact damage ranges. Yeah, the thing is, like, Papa, the rare candies don't really matter against Blaine, because if you set up 3 Swords Dances, you're one-shotting the Arcanine from level 44 onwards. So the damage rounding threshold doesn't actually do anything. So 44 is actually what we need for the mansion, just to not hit level 43 Eradicate. Yeah, I think it's basically just going to be minimum battles. I mean, not exactly minimum battles, because we're still taking on, like, the Machoke for the rare candy and the, like, SS and rare candy, but we're basically just taking the absolute best rare candies. Sorry, we're taking all the candies except for Power Plant and Rocket Hideout, and I think that's going to be enough training. Like, even at level 45 going into Giovanni. 1, 2. Mimic Earthquake. Look, 2 Swords Dance. We outspeed everything. We one-shot everything. We naturally outspeed the Nidoking and the Rhydon. Like, it's kind of wild how good this thing is. We naturally outspeed the Kadabra. We don't even need badge boost for this. 1, 2. I guess 3. I guess we may as well do 3 and just one-shot the Cloyster as well with Body Slam. We don't even have to mess around with submission in that fight. Like, it's crazy how good this thing is. Level 44 is enough. And then we can just use a rare candy before Lorelei. Yeah. How many rare candies is that? That's 9 rare candies. Yeah. Typically we have 11 with Rocket Hideout, right? Is this even missing a rare candy? Aren't we supposed to have... Uh-oh. Wait, how many candies are we supposed to have? Typically 11 with Rocket Hideout, or 10 without it, right? Am I missing a pickup on the candy? I disabled a Rocket Hideout candy, but I was supposed to. Find rare candy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which one is it missing? Pokemon Tower? Oh, I skipped the Victory Road Rare Candy. That's right. I didn't pick it up because I knew that we had a lot. So in Victory Road, we can pick up a rare candy here. Yeah, that's what it is. It's funny to pick up a rare candy, by the way, for 10 experience. Let's just double check ranges again. Okay, so here it's going to have to be submission against... Has to be said, Lorelei ranges are not as good now. It was really good before at level 50, and now it's not as good at level 48. Like, what was the, it really lined up well here, which was at 48 for Giovanni. But we cut a lot of training. Yeah, I think this is okay. I think we can just go in at 48 against Lorelei. Like, we are going to have to get luckier. Let's check the other ranges. Let's make sure everything else looks okay, because I don't want to add a lot of risk everywhere else, too. Agatha. This is fine. We were two-hitting the Skingar before anyway half the time. This still puts her in Super Potion range, and then these are still, like, good enough. Lance. Body Slam's not great, but we can mimic Hyper Beam. I was considering this before the stream. Hyper Beam is actually crit insurance against the Dragonairs as well, so I don't mind doing this. And Mimic is actually, like, maybe a little better against the Aerodactyl, too, because submission misses. I think this is going to be okay. So part of the problem here is that if we took on a little extra training and we candied here, we mess up our Agatha. Like, it just doesn't line up well again. You see how, like, when I change the amount of rare candies for the level that we go into Lorelei, it doesn't match up well again. Like, 48 is the sweet spot. It's like 53 for medium fast or 54 for medium slow. If you're a slow growth rate Pokemon, 48 is actually ideal for entering the league. So that's why I'm trying to kind of make this work, even if the ranges look a little sketchier. I think we should try this, and if this doesn't work out, I may have time for a third one. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. It depends how fast this goes. But, like, if this... I think we should just run it here. I want to try. I'm going to be unsatisfied if we go in with extra training. And we could have skipped it, but we didn't know. So I think we should do this. We should try the level 48 strategy. And if it doesn't work out, then we do a middle ground. But I think this is worth exploration. So I'm going to take like a 2-minute break, and then we're going to run it back. See you all here in just a minute. All right, all right, all right. I am back. Yeah, let's run it back, everybody. This will be fun. Let me minimize this. We're gonna go with a new game. Pinsir 2. Oh, Pinsir is in a different file structure. Okay. Just as a quick recap for our strategy, we're going almost no extra battles here. Basically minimum battle, because we are going to flex in the, well, of course, after Brock. We have to train a little for Brock. Almost no extra battles. We're going to pick up some candies. We're going to go to level 35 for the rival. We are fighting the last on Route 3 rather than the bug catcher rather than the last on Route 3 in order to have an extra level for seismic toss ranges against the self-destructing hiker. All right, that's a pretty decent recap. Let's go. Oh, and I need to turn off encounters for now. All right. We, of course, want to blackout grind like one time, but it's still going to be worth it because like every Diglett victory that we can get is significant. Although I think it's probably only going to be one like last time. Yeah, Pinsir Front Sprite S tier. Yeah, I'd say it's up there. It's very good. It's very good. I think actually the front sprites in general are quite good. Definitely better on average than the back sprites in this game. The back sprites are very hit or miss, with a lot of kind of, well, I guess they kind of have average ones too. They're all over the place is what I'm trying to say. Whereas the front sprites, I feel like almost all the front sprites are somewhere between good and excellent. I think like very impressive front sprites. Which is funny because if you're playing with a Pokemon in a solo run, you're seeing the back sprite all the time, and you see the front sprite like once, maybe twice. But yeah, that's how it goes. Oh yeah, Haunter's a great front sprite. Yep. Of course, you see the front sprites of the trainer Pokemon quite a lot. It's like you're always seeing like wheezing and coughing in those ones. But you're almost never seeing something like Pinsir. Do any trainers even have a Pinsir? I don't think so. Maybe some obscure trainer somewhere. There's none in Victory Road. That's where some of the rare ones are. Oh, not Pokeballs. Alright, let's see how this goes. Hoping to lose, of course. We didn't crit the Diglett, so that's good. If we crit the Diglett and it only hit us once, I think there's pretty reasonable chances that we actually win, and we don't want to. But yeah, you see how close that was? That was already quite close. If we took 0 resets, that'd be very sad. At least we get the 1. Yeah, now we're hoping to get crit. We're hoping to miss a damage range, get crit again. We didn't. Like, we're probably going to win now, because level 8 we're doing massive damage to the Sandshrew. It needs to crit us a second time. It didn't. Okay. Well, I mean, what do you expect? Like, this is what happened last time, too. Once you're level 8 for the Sandshrew, it's just like, not very likely that you're going to lose it. Yeah, it's fine. This is the same thing that happened last time, so we kind of expect it. No big deal. Okay, Here I'm going to try to go fight the last. I want to get over level 10 before I turn encounters on. Because I think once we're level 10, then I'll be one-shotting all the forest creatures. So that'll make training just slightly more efficient, in my estimation. Okay. We'll turn encounters on until at least like level 13, right? Same as last time. Okay. Oh, a Pidgeotto. Oh, look at that, a Pidgeotto. That's quite nice. Look at that. That's like an extra loss to the Diglett right there. That's very good. We didn't get that last time. Level 4 Pidgey's the only thing we'd be seeing if we were playing in the other version. Remember, the plan is to take one blackout here. So we're going to fight until we lose. And I actually want to try to time it with this bug catcher. So I saved this bug catcher, which is a strategy I've used before and learned from Redriosi. Shout out to Taran, aka Redriosi. If you have to do multiple trips in the forest, it's good to get trainer boosted experience from this bug catcher. Oh my god, another Pidgeotto. Oh, please beat it. Please beat it. Oh, yes. That's so good. Okay. So we're going to get a little bit of trainer boosted experience here. And then we're going to lose to that last Metapod on recoil damage. And so we can actually come back and fight him again. Let's turn encounters off for now, because we're gonna get I was gonna say we're gonna get pretty close after the 3, but it's not really gonna be there yet. I'm waffling a little bit. We'll leave it on for now. If this is a great time, by the way, we will lose like probably 10 seconds or so from pausing back and forth, but I have been pausing on the overlay, so I can always retime this. So if we have a great run and it's like right on the cusp of sub 45 or something, whatever we want. If we're on the cusp of a great result, then we can always retime this. Okay, I think this is going to get us quite close to level 13, and this is why we buy the escape rope too, in case we have the flexibility that if we're in the middle of the forest, we can escape rope out. Yeah, see, we're really close to leveling up, so rather than running all the way back, we go and take out this one last trainer, and then we escape rope back. We're ready to fight Brock. Notice, we did shave a little bit of time off the last one too. Last time, we were at like 7 minutes and 15 seconds when we were walking over the Brock. We started this at just under 7 minutes. Now, who knows if we're going to beat Brock or not, but... Bad start. 3-turn bide. Okay. Okay, we're going to need it to bide. Alright, we'll take a reset. We need to get runs in. I know it's frustrating, but... Let's go. We could still shave time off of our first playthrough. I think we are not going to lose this time, so we don't have to worry about it. 1 is acceptable. 8-minute Brock split flat, 54 seconds saved on the first run. Solid. Remember, we're fighting the bug catcher this time. TLDR, Smash Math, we're trying to level 48 into Lorelei. We're going for the optimal curve and skipping almost all optional training. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but we're going to try it. It came down to I couldn't tell if it's worth it or not, and I was like, I don't want to regret, you know, like we did the extra training and maybe we didn't need to and we'll never know. I would rather find out today. Could we have done it at level 48 and is it like reasonable? So today we find out. How's Scott doing, by the way? Are you bouncing back and forth between the streams, Smash Math? I assume you are. I hate that I'm missing his first stream in weeks. I wanted to be there for it. I didn't know that we were going to have a scheduling conflict. He just restarted again. Oh no, is he doing a Brock percent? No. I could be doing a Brock percent right now, but I chose to take a reset of Brock instead. For my sanity. Scott's on a mission. Yeah, dude, he's always on a mission. I love me some Scott's thoughts. We're cooking over here with Pinsir too. Okay, popping back and forth. I appreciate you checking me out every once in a while, Smash Math. That's cool. Definitely, though, feel free to just check out the VOD if Scott's stuff is getting good. I said it at the start of the stream, but if I was someone else besides me, I would probably be picking to watch Scott's thoughts as well. So, all 11 of you who are here, thank you. You probably could be doing something better with your time, like watching Scott, but I appreciate that you're here anyway. I'm not going to save because if we lose here, I think we just take the blackout. Like, it doesn't matter that much about the money. And we just run back again. Oh, God. 5-turn crit. Oh, gosh. We're probably going to lose. Okay, we got scratched, though, instead of... Are we going to do it? Are we going to do it? We did it. Let's go. Let's go. Wild. Papa Shook saying, got Zealous Pawn on the TV and phone for chat. Scott on the laptop. Nice. Got the dual setup. That's what I assume most of you are probably doing, by the way. Like, all of you with access to a computer probably have me on one tab and Scott on the other one. That's what I would be doing. But I know a lot of viewers just like to watch the VODs anyway. So for them, this won't be any different, right? They'll watch Scott's VOD when they get a chance, and they'll watch this when they get a chance. So I was on the fence about even doing this, actually. Like, I had scheduled it this morning, and I was excited to do it. And then I saw that Scott was streaming, and I was like, do I cancel mine? Like, maybe I'll just watch his. But then the tipping point for me was thinking, like, oh, right. I mean, a lot of people are going to be watching... a lot of people are going to be watching this afterwards anyway, so why not just do it at the same time? And then my regular viewers, people who want to check this out, I haven't put out anything for a while because I've been busy with my new job, and new job's going well. It's going great, but I missed this, you know, so when I had the opportunity to, I was like, yeah, I got to take advantage of that. Oh, forgot second poll. Okay, good point. I don't want to pause right now. But if I have to pause at some point in the future, I'll update a second poll. What do we think second poll time should be, by the way? No, I don't need the viewership more. Scott needs the viewership more. No, Scott has more viewers, but that's his job. Like, I have a job, you know? So, I don't blame anyone for watching Scott instead of me. By the way, I'm a Patreon supporter for Scott. proudly so. I think he's doing great work. I love watching his stuff. I love supporting him financially for his pursuit. He got me into this. He's helped me a lot too, like channel stuff. So nothing but love for Scott, obviously. That's right. But you can't give me a hard time if you're over on Scott's stream. So if you want to be here to give me a hard time, then I do need you here. Great point, Trisecta. Who else is going to remind me about forgetting the water gun TM? Or blacking out to Erica 3 times in a row? Okay, last time it got a little sketchy. I'm just going to heal here first. Don't know that I needed to do that. Probably could have just healed with potions. I don't know. I got indecisive there because I was just thinking about how sketchy the Goldeen was last time, but I think that's just because I didn't like didn't use a potion. So I do have bind, which is interesting. I kind of didn't remember that. Like I could bind the Staryu. Oh gosh, it's setting up with Hardens. Okay, the crit was really good there. If it wasn't for the crit, it could have just taken me forever to get through. But we'll take that. And I think we can go ahead and just move on along. Since we did the heal beforehand, we have enough ice grips to comfortably get us to body slam. Now, I can't remember. Did I one-shot the Pidgeys on Sandy's team last time? I don't remember if I did. I should probably take the save just in case. No, I'm not going to save. No, I'm not going to save. I'm two-shotting, but like the reason I decided not to save is just because like my attack and defense are so high. Especially like my defense is what sold me on it. It's like the chances of me losing there are so low because I would just have to take so many hits. Why not teach Harden? Why would I teach Harden? Okay, we needed some super potions last time. We didn't have them. Yeah, I don't think we have the moveset flexibility. Like, if we had a 5th slot, then sure, why not? But I don't think there's any, like... Yeah. Okay. I don't think I have to heal for this fight. Like, we have body slam now. I'm pretty sure I'm one-shotting the Spearow. Yep. Ooh, crit was nice on the Sandshrew. That would have been a 2-hit, I'm sure. Okay, this early game has felt a lot better than last early game, and I don't know if that's just because of like my expectations going in, or maybe I'm just playing like a little bit cleaner, but I feel like it's feeling pretty decent here. Yeah, Pinsir's doing all right. Music has an echo? Oh, really? All right. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh. I know what that is. Let me set a poll. I said that I'd set a poll. Final playthrough time. We're gonna go. What's the optimistic goal? Sub 44? A tier on Scott's thoughts, maybe? Is sub 44 a good optimistic goal? I think we should do sub 48. If we can't do sub 48, I'm going to be a little sad. All right. music has an echo. Am I capturing desktop? Oh, I am. That's why. Yeah, I was capturing desktop in OBS. I didn't think I was. It's from that was a setting from my race with speedrunner so that everyone could hear him. Okay. Yeah, it seems like people agree that sub 40. Oh, ooh, that was nasty. Crit Thunderbolt. Yikes. No, it's not that. It's not the track. It was echoing because I was playing the music and I was also playing desktop audio, so that's why. When you said echo, I was like, oh, I immediately knew what it was. I was like, that's right. I must have forgot to turn off the desktop audio from after the speedrunner race. Which, did we race in yellow? I don't remember. I only remember the red one. Oop. That was sloppy. You're joking. I have my camera on. Stop it. Intentional that I don't have my camera on. You're joking, right? No, I didn't race yellow. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh. Nice, we didn't get grelled there. Should win even if we get grelled, but at least this is like, well, this is faster. Ether. I used the repel early there, but I think it's fine. Oddish is definitely a range. It's funny because sometimes you'll actually sometimes you'll do that where you'll two-shot the Bulbasaur but one-shot the Oddish when the Bulbasaur is actually less defensive, but you just get better ranges. Rock throw is scary. Okay, that was smooth. Seismic Toss definitely sped things up by a turn there, which is fine. It just also makes it like a slightly safer battle. And we made the adjustment as well of picking up that ether earlier, so that that benefited us being able to use that rather than stopping at the center before going in. So we made a couple small adjustments here that are paying off nicely. We're not even doing Rocket Hideout anymore with a slow growth rate Pokemon. Wild. I thought for sure we were going to have Rocket Hideout in. Because like I was talking about how Rocket Hideout is better than even Biker Boss, blah, blah, blah. We're just doing so little training that, yeah, not even Rocket Hideout makes the cut. Ah, not that sign. We do want a freshwater. Okay. Sell 2 nuggets. Bubble Beam. Bide. Thunderbolt. Oh, we forgot to check if we needed the Carbos. Oh, no, we know. We know that we need the Carbos because we look at like Kadabra and stuff. I'm going to buy 11 of these just in case something goes wrong. We need to buy... Let's buy 2 of those and then 1 more. Okay, good enough. That was not the fastest menuing, but I'd say it's acceptable for a second playthrough. What? I need Doduo. Excuse you? Alright. This is the old version of the overlay, so I guess it doesn't have Doduo checked. We just happened to get a Doduo last time. Wasn't it level 22 too? I think it was. I got the doll. I'm pretty sure I got the dolls, right? Didn't I get the dolls? Pretty sure that's the first thing I did. Oh my gosh, I didn't get submission. Okay, I'm gonna have... Dang it! I'm gonna have to backtrack for submission. Okay. I didn't get paralyzed. I was supposed to save before there. That was reckless. I was beating myself up for not learning or not buying submission. We're gonna have to do that when we like fight Erica later, or actually just when we fly back. We're gonna have to get it. Ah, it's unfortunate. I hate that. Yeah, I know. Submission is actually important for us because we're going in at the lower level. So we need it for some key damage ranges. I'm not saving for these. Like, technically we could lose to these Ghastlies, but we 2-hit them. So... And we do have the emergency full restore as well in case we get paralyzed. Like, you can see there's a path to lose there. There's definitely a path to lose. It's just not likely. So I risked it. Still have a potion in my bag or two. I think I do need it for the Cloister for Rival 5. Pretty sure I needed it for the Rival 5 Cloister at this level. Like, I know it's not on the way. But, I'm gonna have to do it anyway. It's sad, but it is what it is. Not used to doing that stretch on a bike. Yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's just annoying because we're perfectionists, right? It's like, it feels so bad to backtrack to an area that you were just at. And I had the money for it too. You know, I could have bought like 2 fewer super potions and had the money. So it's not like it was a big problem. I do need to teach that Carbos. Not for the Arbok, but for the Kadabra. Okay. I don't think I need that. I need the full restore. And the Carbos. Oh, Swords Dance. Womp womp. Uh-oh. Not the cleanest here. Don't look at me, everybody. Don't look at me! Embarrassment. Okay. Oh, rare candies, of course. All 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go. I didn't teach the mission. All right, I'm going to 2-shot the Cloister. Hopefully that's okay. I'm outspeeding the Kadabra, so... all that backtracking and then... yeah, well, okay. I'm not saving. I'll teach it again if I have to. I think that actually I don't need... I'm pretty sure that Body Slam was actually enough for this Cloister if I don't crit. I think that to submission I could have waited on until I was going to Biker Road. As I'm recalling this. If I was level 30, I'd need submission. But at level 35, I didn't need it. Alright. Need to use an elixir. Hello, Aaron. I am definitely ready for the holiday, as you can see by my hat. Oh, I thought I used submission. I used seismic toss. I was like, why didn't that do any damage? Okay, whatever. This was not the cleanest fight, but good enough. Erica's easy now. But I think the fastest way to go is here. Oh. Because I'm going to dig back out to Erica after going through the Safari Zone. So. I took out the bikers. Not even fighting them. Feels weird. Oops. Sometimes I run into that door by accident. It's kind of annoying. What? Where was I going? Okay, I was thinking about submission. So I could have waited on submission. Would have been slightly more ideal. These are the kind of mistakes that sort of happen when you're on your second playthrough instead of like your fifth. I think I didn't need that protein as well. So a little bit of sloppiness. A lot of times that kind of mistake creeps in when I've just recently done a run where I needed the protein. Recently I've been playing bad Pokemon, which when you're trying to squeeze through on a low level, like asymmetrically the vitamins can help a little bit more for like if you're already hitting a damage running threshold and you need a little extra. Sometimes you can get vitamins instead of like 2 or 3 extra levels, and it's about the same thing. Not 3 extra levels because that's the damage running threshold, but you know, sometimes it saves you 1 or 2 levels in the late game. I think just 1 was better there, by the way. But okay. Here we sweep things. I skipped the PP ups this time as well. We had extra elixirs last time. So I think the 15 PP at Body Slam is just kind of good enough. It's probably just mostly wasting time for that. Exactly. All the bodybuilders in the chat like, come on man, you gotta get that protein. Never a bad idea. More protein. I think as long as we have 3 elixirs for the league, we're going to be just fine. Even 2. Even 2 is probably fine. Oh my god, that crit. Woo, that was nasty. Well, I guess this is good enough. All right, let's go. We only needed 2. And we got the tackle, so we don't mind that. So far, experience is mapped perfectly because we're at level 40, exactly where we're expected to be. Leech Life, Body Slam crit, but we got the para, so we got to hit again. Let's go. This was clean. First try Koga. So we had a little bit of difficulty with Rival 5, which I actually thought was a pretty safe fight, but things went wrong for us. But this one I thought was going to be a little bit sketchy, and this one we got through pretty safely. So, toxic. I made a mistake, but that's okay. Because we are fighting. Wait a minute. I have to look. Oh gosh, we're fighting Sabrina next, right? Okay, I just didn't think we were going to be there for another level up yet. Oh, I went to level 45 instead of level 44. That's what it is. I was supposed to go to level 44 for the rival and speed tie the Kadabra, but I went to 45 instead. Or 35 instead, I mean. Whoops. Okay. I knew something felt off, because like if you fight Sabrina, you're at 1% now. 1%. Not the best. If I do these 4 rare candies before Sabrina, maybe I can just fight Psyche instead afterwards. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use the candies now. No, wait a minute. That's going to throw off experience routing, isn't it? Yeah, 119 experience. I just fight like a wild Pokemon or something. I just won't use a repel at first. Fight a wild Pokemon, get that level. And then I can use 3 rare candies in front of Blaine instead of the 4 that I had planned earlier. And that's going to put me back on the path. Wait a minute. Was this fine? Wait, was there something I didn't like about this? Just go to level 43 against Blaine instead? Oh, I guess I could hit Eradicate, but it doesn't really matter, does it? I don't like to do this in the middle of the... Because I don't actually have all these rare candies yet. Do I? No. I'm only going to have this after the mansion. So it doesn't make sense to use candies before Sabrina. I should just fight Sabrina now. Yeah. We're just going to keep things like we planned it. I'm going to go back now. I don't want to spend a lot of time in the router again. We're playing the game. I'm going to fight like one random wild, and then that'll be fine. All right, let's go. We're going to take out the Abra because we outspeed it, and then we're going to set up twice on the Kadabra, unless it kinesis us. Oh, it missed kinesis. Let's go. The second one was just for badge boost against the Alakazam. We got Psywave. That's unfortunate. Okay. It's funny when the solution is fight one wild Pokemon. It's never plan A, but you know. This is fine. So now we can use the rare candies that we have. Doesn't make sense to teach Harden right now because or not Harden but Carbos. It doesn't make sense to teach Harden either, but you know what's funny is we're going through a level 43 anyway because we don't have the other rare candies yet. So, I guess we could now, but I don't think that's really worth it. All right, here we go. Here's where we need the luck, y'all. Send good luck my way. Good vibes, good luck. Need 2 sword stances. Okay. That was a 99% roll, so I have no business sticking around. I should just reset as soon as I see flamethrower. For a second, I was like, oh, well, maybe I'm like badge boosting my special. And no, you're not. You're not badge boosting your special, David. Not yet. Okay, perfect. Thank you. 3rd swords dance up. We should have looked at the +5 ranges against Arcanine to see if I got it, but I'm pretty sure I would have. Okay, second try, Blaine is solid. Nothing wrong with the second try, Blaine. Why do I still have Seismic Toss on the set? Oh yeah, that's right, because I'm about to teach Mimic. Okay, and then, yeah, I may as well use the full restore now. All right, let's go. Okay. All right. Nice. No crit there against the Rhydon. I am going to take a safety heal here. It's not strictly necessary. We can get through with 4 body slams, but I think this is okay. Two, 3. And I think for this rival, Body Slam was actually enough against the Cloyster. I don't think we needed submission until the champion. If we crit the Magneton, things could have gone wrong, but that's about it. Or actually critting the Flareon too. But at this high health, I think we're okay. Nice. Wait. Am I wrong? Wasn't I supposed to use a rare candy up to 48? Not up to 49? Is my experience messed up right now? Do we have an extra candy or something that I didn't count for? Like, oh, I'm confused. This doesn't seem right. I'm gonna have to pause again, and I hate doing that, but like, what the heck? What happened? It's supposed to be a 61. What? No, okay, so I was supposed to fight I fought a wild here, and then I used... Oh, and then I used 4 rare candies. I was supposed to use 3, wasn't I? I went up to 45 against Blaine. Did I mess everything up? I would love to win in the next 7 minutes, but I used one too many rare candies against Blaine, which I didn't even know I had that many rare candies. What happened? I thought I was correcting for something earlier, but I candied up to 45 for Blaine, didn't I? And then that leads me to where I'm at now, where I have 25% of a level up left to go to get to level 49. Which it just confuses me so much how this happened. Of course I gained an extra level here with the wild encounter, but I thought I was supposed to do that to balance things out. What do I do? Like this. Okay, let me just see if I can fix it by moving a rare candy around. All right, I just used a rare candy after Bruno. It's ugly, but it'll work. Because I don't need badge boost for these two fights. All right. We'll just use the Victory Road candy after Bruno. Good enough. Okay, let's see if I can win in the next 7 minutes. Yeah, this is going to be at the same level as we planned before. So, same things apply. We don't have to look at all the ranges again. The only thing that changed was we're at an extra level for... Oh, forgot to use Repel. We have an extra level for... Wait, I don't know what changed. My brain isn't working right now. We have like an extra half of a level. So we were supposed to be level like 48 even going into Lorelei. Oops. But instead we're level 48, almost 49. So somehow we have an extra level. An extra 4/5 of a level. And I'm trying to figure out like how do we square that. I guess we were going to use a candy to get to level 48, even though we were close to 48. So in the routing, we were supposed to be at like just a sliver over 47. That's what was supposed to be the case. Okay. Did I pick up the Victory Road rare candy? Wait. Now I feel like I'm going crazy. Okay, I did. Oh yeah, I have to level up before... I have to use the rare candy before Agatha now. That was not the original game plan. It's the new game plan. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh god, that did so much damage. I know I had an attack drop there, but I figured that like I could actually just submission the cloister with my attack drop and be okay. So that's what I was planning on doing. Did I say submission the cloister? I meant submission the Lapras. I just Gen 1 missed the body slam. I still don't need Slash. Okay. Do we survive the recoil? It does exactly 55 damage. Okay, we hit the range. Okay. Okay, Rock Slide does do a good amount of damage. Oh, he outdug me. Bruno's so smart. Okay. Alright, here's where we use the rare candy before Agatha, because we can't afford to level up during this fight. Nice. Yes, keep using Mega Drain. Excellent. Okay, did we do it? We need to get lucky against this last Gengar. Could wreck us with Hypnosis. Or that! Oh no! Crit Psychic! Ah, we were so close. Dang. Always scary setting up. No. We're not going to get through Paralyzed Confused. Yeah, there's that beautiful Haunter Front sprite as everyone in the chat's happy while I just like suffering over and over again against Agatha. Like, oh yeah, that's a really nice sprite. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Okay. No paralysis, please. Wow, that was a lot of licks with no paralysis. That's good. Okay. That's actually okay. I don't mind Toxic here, because there's not going to be a lot of turns. It prevents me from being put to sleep. We just have to dodge that. Or Crit Psychic. This is really... Oh, it's really not going well at Agatha. Oh, man. That's rough. Okay, come on. Kind of want to fight this out just because I feel like... Oh man, I've been getting a lot of untimely crits. Okay, got through. I was gonna say, when you're paralyzed, at least you can't be put to sleep. So, like, there is a little bit of upside to it. Okay. I think we need Hyper Beam this time, right? That crit. We were going to outspeed and one-shot everything after that. Okay. We might just get it done now. Because of the extra badge boost with Leer. I'm just going to go for it. Bad time to crit. Lady Luck is not with us in this run. Oh boy. Okay. That crit was okay. Hopefully this body slam does it. Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that Leer at the end of it is what makes that worth it. Okay, let's go. I wonder if it's worth it, by the way, the Mimic Earthquake here. It would probably make the Flareon a guarantee with a crit. Not totally sure if it would or not. It's something we can check. We need to not get any crits here to win. And probably... well, we can't take recoil anymore. Yeah. That was almost it. All right, sub 48, still possible, y'all. Let's get sub 48. Come on, let's at least clock in with sub 48. Poison Sting is pretty likely the poisonous while we're setting up here. But the nice thing is, once we're at +6, you know, unless we crit, we're getting all one shots, so the poison's not really getting a chance to hit us many times. Oh, the paralysis kicked in. Okay, I think we should mimic Earthquake there, because that looks like it would be a guarantee on the Flareon. 47, 45 with 13 resets. Here's the thing. I have to leave in 50 minutes. So I don't have time to look at things again if we're going to run another run. I could check that really quickly. I'm pretty sure the answer is that, yes, we will one-shot with Earthquake. Yeah. Easily so. And against the Magneton, too. So I think that's probably worth it. Because crit with Body Slam wasn't getting one-shots on either the Magneton or the Flareon. So I think that's worth it. It doesn't matter against Alakazam. Body Slam crit is a one-shot. I need to figure out what happened with my experience routing last time. So we were on minimum battles, basically. If I used 5 rare candies before the rival and Sylph, that was the safe way to do it, even though we did take a loss. That's not as good as if we did 4, but I think 4 I was actually at 83. Even though this says 84, I think we fought slightly different like Pokemon in the wild, and so the stat experience was a little bit different. We were actually underspeeding. So I think it does make the most sense to go all the way up to 35 here. And we should have a total of 10 candies, with including the Victory Road candy. So that means we can candy 4 times here if we don't candy here. It doesn't matter if we level up into the Arcanine. Like, this doesn't matter at all. We don't have to preserve badge boosts. So I was worried about that before. I don't think it's important. Like, after we fight Koga, we could just... No, we only have 2 rare candies. That's right, we only have 2 rare candies. That's why we chose to do things that way. This is like a really annoying amount of experience. Like, really, really annoying amount of experience to be at like 1% after Sabrina. Could just fight Sabrina in the other order. Just use the 4 rare candies here. We used 2 for the first section, then 4. It's fine. If we hit a couple encounters, it's okay. What if we only use the 2? That's what we want. Or we use 3. 3 and 1. Yeah, we use 3 and 1. So we just go to level 43 against Blaine. And remember, the damage ranges were good enough at level 43 too. Good enough. Body Slam is a 99%. Okay. No more time. No more time to talk. If we're going to do this, we got to run it back. Stretch. We've only got 45 minutes, so there will be no resetting for Brock. We got sub 48. Can we push for greatness? I hope so. Let's go. I don't want to start with encounters on. All right. That's the only restart we'll be doing. We were 10 seconds in. The annoyance of pausing and blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, more concentrating, less talking. I probably will talk less in this run. Although the early game is pretty autopilot for me. Not to say I can't make mistakes in the early game, but I'm definitely thinking a lot more actively later on, when I'm like, okay, what's my route for Pinsir again? In the early game, like, so many Pokemon do this, where they run straight up to, like, do blackout grinding, and then they go back into the forest. Like, at this point, I'm pretty used to this route. Like, my fingers kind of just do the thing. Of course, I bump into some stuff sometimes, but... Oh, yeah, okay. This classic. Of course that happens when I talk about how it's autopilot. And I was talking about the junior trader, so I just started walking up towards the junior trader. Like, is it time to do that now? It's so funny. But in general, I make way less mistakes in this section of the game than I do in the mid game with routing and stuff, because you just don't have to think quite as much about it. Although you do have to think just a little bit about it. Okay, that guy was being a big jerk. Big fat jerk. Remember, we got a second try Brock last time. So if we first try Brock, that's like at 30 seconds that could come off the run right there. We could get about a 7:30 Brock, I think, in a good case scenario. And then we had a lot of resets last run. So even if we get like a second or third try Brock, all hope is not lost. We could still PB just from getting a little bit better luck in a couple places, like Rival 5, for instance. Like when we're outspeeding Kadabra. Oh yeah, and we had the backtrack for submission as well, right? So there are like mistakes that we can clean up, and there's also luck where we can get luckier, and Agatha was brutal. So there are lots of places where we can see improvements here. Escape rope, 3 antidotes, and then 2 more potions. Okay, we did that pretty clean, and now we hope. We love to see the Diglett critting us. We don't love to see us critting the Sandshrew. Okay, if we got a crit there, we would have beat it. Okay. We probably win here, but we hope that we don't. Gen 1 miss? Yeah, there's no way we lose here. Even with a Gen 1 miss, we were going to win there. Okay. I think it made sense last time when we trained in the forest up to level 10 and then turned encounters on, so I'm going to do that again. Probably should have healed. I don't have a lot of health, but okay, these bugs are not that scary, even still. Let's go ahead and use a potion, shall we? We don't want to take a blackout before we're ready. We're going to leave that guy just like we did last time. Gonna go fight the last. And then circle back for him once we're ready to struggle. Okay. And now we turn encounters back on. Because we're level 10. This strategy worked really well last time, so we're going to stick to it. We also hit a couple Pidgeotos last time, which, let's be honest, that was pretty lucky. So maybe we can't quite shave as much time as I was thinking. Like, we had an 8-minute flat proc split. If we do 8 minutes again, it'll be very good. Even on a first try Brock, 8 minutes would be okay. Because we hit 2 Pidgeotos. Those are 1% encounters. We're more likely to hit 0 than 1, even with this amount of grinding that we're doing. So hitting 2 was pretty insanely lucky. Once we run out of Ice Grip PP, we might struggle 1 Pokemon down just to be on slightly lower health. We don't want to accidentally beat the trainer, and then we're going to go fight him. What's up, Reggie? Yes, indeed, Blackout Strats. I gave you a shout out earlier because you're the one who basically introduced me to this concept of blacking out in the forest to the bug trainer to be able to fight him again. Nice. If we got a tackle in, like if we didn't crit the Caterpie and I got a tackle in, I guess that would have been a little annoying, but thankfully that's not the case. So we're training the level 13 here. So I'm just going to go fight that bug trainer now, because we won't need a blackout again. Just one blackout to him is sufficient. But the trainer boosted experience of the extra 50% on the Metapod and the Caterpie is a really big plus there. Speeds things up a decent bit. It's only really viable to lose to him though once you're on struggle and you're damaging yourself, because it doesn't really, I mean, he's got one Caterpie that uses tackle, right? So he's not really going to help you the same way the junior trainer does. You can't just go block out to him over and over again. And now, because we have an escape rope, we're just going to move up and down in the forest in this section until we get to level 13. So like this is a time where I can really talk and not make mistakes. Hopefully we get a Pidgeotto. Come on, Pidgeotto. You missed it, Reggie, but we hit a Pidgeotto twice last time. We got 2 Pidgeottos while we were training in the forest. Got to Brock in less than 7 minutes. It was pretty wild. This one's going to be slightly slower to get to Brock, but we did have a second try Brock last time, so... Okay. This is only going to be... I mean, we're only like 10 seconds behind, so it's not a big deal. There's a lot of stuff left to go in this run. Okay, let's go... Please. Please, Pinsir. Please, Brock. We don't have much in our control here, I guess, besides getting crits. Okay, that's not in our control. We don't have anything in our control. We just have to hope. That bind there before any screeches was actually really good for us. Okay, this is looking very good. Okay. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Okay. Wait a minute. The split comparison is off. Yes. This is our split. So we saved 15 seconds from our last Brock split because we had a second try Brock last time. And I really have to pee because I didn't take that break in between like I normally do. So good start. I'll be right back. All right. Yep, we've got to run, everybody. We've got to run. Let's go. Yeah, I wash my hands. Of course I wash my hands. I'm not an animal. How was the party while I was gone, Aaron? All right, we flexed this bug catcher in on the suggestion of a viewer. I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was now. Someone suggested to me that we do this, or someone suggested that we get a little bit more experience for seismic toss for the self-destructing hiker, and then I decided to flex this guy in. We're gonna struggle down the metapod. It's fine. There's no real danger to it. We're healing right afterwards anyway. It's kind of a shame we don't learn Mega Punch. Like, I guess we have scrawny little arms, so... dang it. So it makes sense, right? Like, kind of get why we don't have Mega Punch, but there are other Pokemon with tiny little arms that do learn Mega Punch. Like, doesn't Jinx get it? Like, I think there's some, like, pretty scrawny looking Pokemon that learn Mega Punch. I feel like we should get it. You know, we learned Submission. Shouldn't we learn Mega Punch? Like, it would be kind of nice. It would give us reach for a lot of one hits on Nugget Bridge that we just don't have. Is this gonna get sketchy? Oh God. Oh, are we gonna lose here? No. No. Oh, oh my God. I thought about that in the first run too, but like. I was like, it's probably fine if we have... No, if the disable lasts a long time. Holy cow, that was scary. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Okay, okay. That was adrenaline right there. Like, we got the run. I was not gonna restart the run. I don't have any time to. I gotta go pick up my boys from daycare in like 35 minutes. I don't have any more time. So, like, this is the run, guys. Like, it doesn't matter how disastrous something happens. Like, actually, if it's bad enough, we're not even going to finish it. Because, like, I gotta when I gotta go, right? So, yeah, any awful mistake is just here forever. And then it's like, okay, well, I guess sub 48 was our best playthrough. Like, if that's what happens, then that's what happens. And that might happen. But, oh, this is a very nice rival fight. Yeah, good thing I already went to the bathroom, exactly. So we got that out of the way. So I don't have to choose between my bladder and picking up my boys from daycare. So there's that. That's like one of the only one-shots here is the Weedle. I think maybe the Rattata was a one-shot. And then at the end... I think we had a couple one-shots, but the vast majority of this Nugget Bridge area is two-shots. Rattata looks like it's a range. By the way, it's kind of funny, but it might be faster depending on how much health we have. To like at some point just take a blackout there to go back to the center instead of healing, instead of walking back, but or at least time neutral. But I'm not going to try that this time. If a blackout happens, it's by accident. Blaine's decided to permanently OHKO me. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's basically what the first playthrough was permanent OHKOs. Ooh, I almost got the one hit on the Zubat after the badge boost. I think I'm gonna heal here because the... like, it should be fine, but this Geodude's kind of annoying. Crit would really speed things up, and we got it. Okay, that's nice. Couple crits. Let's go. Someone said earlier that I need to pick up Seismic Toss, and that was actually really smart thinking. Like, Seismic Toss is the only move that hits Ghost besides, like, Bide. Obviously, we don't want to do that, or Mimic. But But thankfully, we do learn that naturally, like organically on our learn set at level 25. So if we had to beat that hiker with the 3 Geodudes, it would just grind us down to a halt. So very thankful that we do not have to do that. Of course, we would do it if we had to. Like if it was between that and not being able to beat Ghost otherwise, then we would do it. It's like, it's better than what Scyther has to do. It's better than Bide or something. But the fact that we just get it at 25 is very nice. It's funny too, because we're a mono bug type. We're not bug fighting. But like the only coverage we get is Seismic Toss and Submission as fighting type moves. Okay, last time we did this and we did not need to. I healed before necessary. So this time we are going to just fight. Okay. And I do think it improves our odds if we use Bind first against the Staryu. No, I'm going to go straight for Vice Grip. Because what changed my mind is like, she can use an X defend while I'm binding. Okay. Well. Oh! Crit Bubble Beam did a lot of damage. I was just about to declare victory when the Crit Bubble Beam, I just saw my health bar going like all the way down. Woo! Okay. I did pick up that rare candy, didn't I? This is when I start to like lose my mind. I'm like, wait a minute. Did I pick up the rare candy? I think so. I'm pretty sure I picked up the Cerulean City rare candy. This run's gonna make you go gray with all the close calls. Yeah, dude. And I'm only on my second badge, yeah. I did save this time because last time I was feeling a little bit more, I guess I was less risk averse last time. But this time we've got a good run going and there's no run after it, so yeah. Four super potions felt about right last time. Let's go get Body Slam. While I have it open, I'll go ahead and teach Dig as well. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, that was pretty decent menuing. And I think I'm at full health or like very close to full health, so I'm not going to heal again here. I'm going to move super potions to the top of my bag though when I teach Cut to Charmander. Move it to my third slot. The repels I'll move up to the top when I move the bike up to the top. Nice crit. I was 3-hitting after Growl before, or maybe even like a 3-hit range. So getting that crit's just like very nice. Thunderbolt was doing massive damage. 25 seconds ahead. Pretty good. Not sure where that time really came from, but I'm not going to complain. Maybe I had a surge reset. I think I had a surge reset before. Okay, pretty decent menuing there. We're on the move. We have that ether. We did pick it up. Same as last time. But it's an optimization we made after the first run. Because we run low on body slam in this little in-between section. So we could either heal here, or it would be faster to just use body slam through. And use an ether. Okay, let's go. I thought after the growl that seismic toss would do more, but it looks like it was doing right around the same amount of damage, but without the upside. So switch back to body slam. Okay, here I'm gonna heal. And oh, I ran past it. A little ambitious there. Okay. No, wake up. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Sometimes you could just lose so much time to sleep. I wasn't worried about losing there. I was more worried about just wasting a lot of time. Okay, let's go. Seismic toss is two-shotting. Okay. Waste time, please. Thank you. Perfect. I don't think anything was actually, like, doing much to me here. So, yeah. Ember. Yeah, Ember. Never mind. Never mind. I take it back. Ember could get me. Yes, I need TM27. Thank you, Smash Math. Or, sorry, I need TM17. I need TM17. Which I think you were talking about something else, but it reminded me not to forget submission this time. Oh. Fumbled a little bit looking at the TM numbers on the side. Can't talk. Oh gosh. Nope. We just have to go with 9 repels. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. That was an accident. I meant to move down the bind. Okay. Chill. Okay, this is fine. The Furo might have been hard to catch anyway, so... Not that I should have knocked it out. I did not mean to do that, but it's okay. Got the next one. Fly. We're gonna save here, which we didn't do before, because body slam could paralyze us. It didn't. You think I'm stressed? Do I sound stressed? Oh. I think it's like a good stress. It's like an intensity. Ooh. Okay, nice. We've got a good run going, and I want to play well. We might buy some super potions after this. Like, right after getting out of here, I think we could probably go for a couple of super potions, because we kind of blew through our potions faster than usual. Not that we're doing a lot of optional training, but we are going to have to, like, fight things in the gym, and we're going to take damage, or we're not going to want to backtrack, and we only have one full restore, so... And, okay, we're using a full restore now, it looks like. Please don't lose here. Okay. We're going to save here, because if we get paralyzed again, it's going to take too long to backtrack. We'll just reset. Okay. Oh, I forgot to use the Carbos. Do I need the Carbos here? Probably not, like, immediately. I'll probably just use them after, yeah, I can use them at my convenience. Sludge Crit would have got me there. Oh, that's right, we forgot Sword Stance the first time around too, last time. So there's quite a lot that we can improve. It's kind of nice when you're not just like running it back looking for better luck. When you're actually running it back and you're like, oh yeah, there are improvements I can make. Like last time we forgot Submission. This time we remembered it. Alright, I didn't buy super potions. I still need to do that. I could pick up the hyper potion that's right near the rival. So we'll do that this time, but I do need super potions still. Oh gosh. I guess I'm healing before the Arbok because that's scary. Okay. We handled the Arbok. Need Sword Stance. Yep. Where are my rare candies at? There we go. We were at 83 speed again that time, by the way, at level 34, so we really did need this. Cadaver's 84 speed, so we would not have been speed tied. On paper, this is really clean. Oh my god, a Gen 1 miss, a crit into Magneton, into Gen 1 miss, into a crit us. What was that luck? That was insane! Like, honestly, I know 35 is like a low level for the rival, but this was the conservative choice for the rival. We're outspeeding the Kadabra. We're really not supposed to lose this on paper. Like, this is a pretty conservative routing for Rival 5, I feel like. Smash Math was either joking or serious about talking about level 35 for the rival. Uh-oh. Oh no, Submission did a lot. Sludge did a lot, rather. I don't have any healing items. Oh god. This is bad. Tail Whip. Okay, I got badge boosted a couple times. Is this gonna be enough for a one shot? Oh my god, and he can just keep tail whipping me. Oh, what? What was that? Okay. Oops. Wrong door? Okay. Oh boy. This was special. This was a special section. But I think we're doing okay still time-wise. I'm doing things in a little bit different order here, so it's going to look like we're way ahead in the splits with Erica. That's not really the case. But yeah, we're gonna go to Koga next. Yeah, like it jumped us up a minute. We're not a minute ahead. But most of the time savings we're looking for is later on anyway. So we're still doing quite fine. Oh, I should have bought extra repels while I was there, wasn't I? When I got the super potions. Might have to skip using a repel in the section I usually like to next to Rival 6. But that is acceptable. Super potion and elixir. Toss that while we're at it. Might need the bag space for Mimic here in a second. 2 swords dances was enough. Ooh, a Mist Toxic is really nice. That buys me an extra turn where I'm not taking massive damage to poison. Okay. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, level 40 Koga is totally acceptable. Oh. Huh. Just kidding. That was a little special. Okay, let's go. Skip that protein. Didn't need it. Picked it up last time. Small optimization. Okay. Wait a minute. I don't want to mess things up because we changed this routing last time. After Koga, 3 rare candies, Blaine immediately, Sabrina afterwards. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Where are my rare candies at? Oh, I have 1. Oh. Oh, gosh. Repels, David. That's why I also don't like pausing while I'm playing is because it kind of throws me off the rhythm of the game. That's not a typical mistake for me, but it is a mistake I'll make if like there's a sequence break. This is understood to be a risk, and we are more likely to hit Eradicate because we're going through at a lower level. I know I gotta pick him up soon, baby. I know. Oh, I guess I'll have to do it on the way back. I'm gonna be done with this run in the next 10 minutes. I have a candy in my bag that I didn't think I was supposed to have. Am I not picking up the Victory Road Rare candy? I guess I'm just not picking it up. Yeah, I just don't need it. Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay, quick attacks is what we like to see here. Oh gosh, it does so much. No, not a fourth one. Ah, it does so much. That is the safer Pokemon to set up on, but still. Oh my gosh. Okay. Stomp is okay. Come on, get him, get him, get him. No crit, no crit. Was that a 99%? I think that was a 99%. Oh my god. What? No, Blaine, no, why? No. Stop it. I thought that was it. Brutal. Brutal. I didn't even wait to see if a Gen 1 missed. I saw the F and I reset. We almost had this a couple times. And now we are suffering. Big time suffering. Yep. Okay. Please don't be long. This is just awful. The luck we're getting is just so bad. This should be over 3 times by now. We're just gonna risk Arcanine. I didn't react to the growl in time. That was a mistake. But we could have also lost to a Fire Spin. The thing is, it's better to take your chances against Fire Spin because it's less accurate, and it's only a 1 out of 4 to use it instead of a 50% for Blaine to... Okay, this is getting ugly. This is insane. Blaine might be the best trainer in yellow. But we've also been getting very unlucky. Exceptionally unlucky. Okay. See, like, this is just happening so many times where we're getting crits. Like, we have a 16% crit rate. It's a decent crit rate, but, like, it's not even like we're Electrode or something. Like, we have, like, it somewhat... 16% should not be happening, like, constantly. Like, not across, like, what is this, 15 resets now? What if one Swords Dance into Hyper Beam? Great point. This is wild. I think this run is dead. I think we might actually just have our first ever, like, we lost to Blaine, guys. Like, I told my wife that this run would be over in 10 minutes, 5 minutes ago, because this should never happen. 20 resets to Blaine. When all we need to do is, like, not wreck us. I think we are going to call it. Yeah. I'm going to go until 5:30. Eastern time. I'm going to see if we can beat Blaine in the next 3 minutes as like an end to a run. But we're not going to beat the champion. I don't have time. Like, do you see what's happening right now? Yeah. But the thing is, like, it's not like we're stuck on one RNG seed either. Like, we've been getting deep into fights, and it's been different every time. And we're just getting wrecked in different ways. All right. I'm going to call it. That's the end. 41 minutes in, we beat Blaine. Realistically, there is a small chance that if we got like a first try Agatha, we could get around 48 minutes, but we wouldn't be significantly improving the other run. Sometimes this happens. You know, my Charizard run was like this too, where like things just went bad. I only had time for a couple playthroughs. In this case, it was our third playthrough, and we got sub 48 on the second one. So we had a decent run in the books already, and I'm glad, because this was insane. We got absolutely destroyed. Hey, happy 4th of July, everybody. If you're in the United States of America, I hope you're proud to be an American. I know I am. We live in a wonderful country, warts and all. And yeah, I'm going to go celebrate, grab my kids from daycare, and I hope you all have a great day. Glad we were able to do this impromptu. Smash Math, Trisecta, Redriosi, Imra, Parksy, everyone here. Thanks so much. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Don't know when it'll be. Who knows? But we'll have a good time whenever we do. See ya, everybody.